Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty big news when it comes to the PlayStation 5 Pro potentially being announced. Now, as of right this second, we actually might go and have our actual release date alongside with a brand new PlayStation event. So we're gonna go talk about this, talk about my expectations, details, a little bit of Astrobot news too as well, which is completely changing the game. We may actually have a dedicated video for that too as well. And I just want to say I appreciate you so much for watching. So let's go and talk about this kind of cool details and kind of give you my good little yap session. Subscribe if you guys are new, leave a like, your thoughts, let me know if you guys would buy PS5 Pro, and of course, just good morning, nice to see you all. So today was a little bit of a fun, nifty news day. As you guys probably know, the initial rumors were that September was going to be the PS5 Pro release date, at least the window, for us to kind of see the announcements or a blog post or people talking about it. And this stems back from like 6-7 months ago. So far we've had a huge amount of brand new information, as you guys have probably seen on the channel. So thank all of you new subscribers, or just kind of pop it on in, the old subscribers, whatever. I love you guys. But when it comes to all this stuff, the PlayStation 5 Pro is basically on the imminent release, if it's all true. Reminder, a lot of stuff is rumors until it's confirmed by PlayStation, but we're not going to know it's confirmed by PlayStation or it's coming out until we know it's coming out. And some people want to be in the know the details, whatever it might be. I think it's fun. I love this stuff. But anyway, the big deal is we've also heard of big rumors on a upcoming state of play. We made this video maybe a few weeks ago too as well, that there was a lot of big expectations on a state of play these upcoming next 1 or 2 weeks. We've had that kind of just on our eyesight, because we saw that there was a Tokyo game show. We're waiting for the PS5 Pro to be announced, but it seems like there is now, once again, more confirmation, allegedly, from leakers, that the PlayStation 5 Pro will be announced as of next week. State of play featuring the first party games will also be coming as of September 19th or 20th. Let's break this down. So first and foremost, I want to go highlight and say this is all rumors, speculations. Like, this is just kind of like the lay of the lands of what we're kind of expecting to go down. We've seen a lot of PS5 Pro leaks. We've heard the September date a lot for that. We've now seen a decent bit of brand new state of play news. And as well, we don't have any big incentive to go and buy the PS5 Pro. We've talked about that. So this might be one of those big things where it's like, hey, look, Spider-Man is now getting PS5 Pro hardware, big updates, look at this. Or like maybe like, hey, look at Venom. We've been waiting for the Venom game. Or even Wolverine, which that'll probably be cooking a little bit longer due to the massive amount of leaks than that. So we're basically probably expecting at least some games to be announced, some games we talked about, and a really big brand new incentivization to buy a PS5 Pro, along with the PS5 Pro. Although this interpretation, though, on these leaks are slightly different. Some people are assuming that it might be like a PS5 Pro, like a blog, which I think is lame. I'm gonna keep it a buck 50 with you guys. I'll totally give you guys some videos on it and talk about it for sure when it comes out. But to be 100% honest, I do kind of think the PS5 Pro should deserve its own like state of play, be announced as state of play. So we're gonna have to see. So it could also just be in combination. Some people are saying blog post, then state of play, like you have the main post and then elaborate on it. I think it'd be cooler if they did PS5 Pro at the event and then like basically start off with that and then have all these other games, or make some cool like cheesy announcement. You show these cool games and then have the very tail end be like all available in 8K because it's ray tracing and PS5. I don't know. Like I'm a marketing guy at heart, but sorry. So the big deals over here, though, is we're now seeing some leaks. These are kind of the big leaks over here. Take everything with a grain of salt, but we've seen these people have like other confirmations and Bilby Coon and all that stuff. Like a lot of people who've been somewhat decent. They could always be wrong. Saying exclusive, Sony will hold a pretty big state of play next week. The big announcement that you're all eagerly waiting for will take place on Tuesday or Wednesday. So let's go and see if these dates are roughly good or not. For those asking how big, it will have a first-party content, including a brand new world premiere, quote unquote, that they're waiting for. Once again, leaks, take it with a grain of salt, but it's kind of lined up. Not 100% about the world premiere being at this event or the Tokyo game show or the Game of the Year Awards show. So that might be December. So they're also saying maybe take that with a grain of salt, because we do have the Game of the Year Awards in a few weeks, and that is kind of a big event. Although if you're announcing a PS5 Pro or you're Sony, you kind of are the event, so we can see it. They're also saying, sorry for another tag, but I was a little bit wrong about this, and they make some things on up. So this is kind of going back to what we said before, where the big announcement will take place next week. Most likely, they're alluding towards the PS5 Pro, because that is the quote-unquote big announcement. And then they'll have the state of play will be taking place as of next week. So as of me making this video right now, just for like the time scale, I'm gonna go pull up the good old handy dandy, calendar over here to make sure you guys know what's up. So they're probably expecting maybe this upcoming week So think like the 9th through the 13th around either maybe Wednesday or Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, like around that range, which would once again line up for the original PS5 Pro dates. Maybe make a blog post, which is what people are alluding towards and assuming. And then you have then if people talk about it, I'll make videos on it for sure. Like I'll give you guys all the best details I can as fast as I can, if we can. And then basically then the week afterwards, they're saying maybe around the 19th or the 20th. And that would also give them a very easy news cycle. You do it on Thursday. People make articles for Friday, and then everyone gets to read them on the weekend. Like people do plan that out for like even on the big business side. It makes sense. So this is like the expectations that people are looking forward to. But they're also saying it could always be wrong. They're saying, but it could always be wrong. Same with this. Like, I'm just kind of reporting news, reporting other leaks, kind of giving my thoughts on it. So we might be seeing the PS5 Pro release date all around this area these next few weeks. Let me know your thoughts. I'm kind of yapping here, but I kind of really do think it'd flow a lot better on pure video. Start off a state of play with a lot of hype. We're seeing a lot of PS5 Pro talk. People are going to watch. Like I am going to be watching if we see a state of play like this. So without a doubt, they should be doing this live. Maybe they want to have 2 life cycles. Maybe have like a big news thing once again, maybe on Wednesday, Thursday, announce the PS5 Pro, let it kind of sit for a few days. Then the news kind of starts tapering off because, it's been 5 days. People know it exists. And then whammy jammy, you have a big event. And then people once again are talking about, oh, this game's coming out for the PS5 Pro. If there's actually a big world premiere game. Or maybe they delve into GTA 6 marketing, or we start teasing out more trailers. There's a lot of stuff they could do, which makes a lot of sense. But either way, we're now kind of seeing that this is going to be the next big step on, the leaks. So basically saying this is Lunatic Ignis, who proved to be somewhat reliable. So always, once again, take it with a grain of salt, because they had a chance to reveal, among other things, prior May's state of play, which is why there's like a little bit more oomph to this, because they talked about the prior state of plays, and they have this one too. And then Black Myth Wukong expansions, and that actually is now confirmed. If you guys didn't miss that, Wukong, I think, has sold over 18 million copies, almost beating Elden Ring. You got to put that in perspective of how crazy that is, which also might be even more kind of crazy too. Like, we've basically seen Astrobot has been phenomenal, which we're going to talk about this in maybe in a separate video, maybe later on today, tomorrow, whatever. But Astrobot's doing great too, and I'm hoping this game will be a Game of the Year contender and get a lot of sales, because the game itself seems really cool. It just seems fun versus say like Concord, or say like, some of these other soulless big games coming on out. But either way, so we're now seeing this too. They're talking about, over here in Discord, we kind of covered possibly a Tuesday or Wednesday release date. Could be wrong. I'm just the messenger. Don't throw me in a dumpster. Please and thank you. And the consoles reveal will be followed by a state of play presentation later on the month, which is the same dates you guys gave you before, which will feature first-party games and then potentially a world premiere, although there's a chance this premiere may be set for later on this year for the Game of the Year awards. So a lot of people are saying the reveal timings are still unknown. There's little doubt that Sony is gearing up for a release of the PS5 Pro. Last week, well-known leaker as well, Bill Kuhn, revealed them. They managed to go take a look at the console, which is why you guys are probably seeing videos on it, references on our channel. It's basically, if you guys have missed it, it is a PS5, like, how the Slim has, like, we had the PS5, no line, PS5 Slim, 1 line. I'll probably be my thumbnail, honestly, but like then you have the PS5 with like 4 different lines, just like the Pro version, because we all know speed equals lines, like that type of vibe. But anyway, so we've had some of the leakers confirm it. We've had a lot now other people. I think the biggest deal for this, like high level, is that there's a lot of people collaborating with all these steps, such as like the specs. We kind of had it slowly crawled out until we have it to a science. Now with this like release date, we've been here in September for months, and now we're kind of being like, hey, this is maybe the itinerary of what we're looking for. And then same with state of play, we don't really have any good games to look forward to. It's kind of, I think, still been the big critique. Astrobot, yeah, but nothing, big for me to incentivize myself to get a PS5 Pro. But now we're seeing the GTA 6 potential leaks. We have Monster Hunter Wilds, which for sure will go and have like a pretty big push, because obviously like that's going to be an intensive game, open world, a lot of monsters, multiplayer. Like it's just going to be a taxing game. PS5 is running like 30 FPS on it. So overall, so now we kind of have like a good double whammy. We have the console hopefully coming out soon. We have time to let it sit. We have the state of play, which will hopefully come out soon, and then give us like all these cool games and details, and probably more PS5 Pro updates and prior gen games like God of War, Spider-Man, Horizon updates, and also for us to have future things to look for. So this is kind of cool. Plus, also, we still have Astrobot too, so let me know if you guys want a review or me to talk about it. But I just want to say I appreciate you guys all very much for watching. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We have the Twitter and Twitch room down below in case you guys want to follow, especially for all the console news, but everything else too. And just thank you guys. Love you guys. I'll talk to you guys all later on today.